This week on OSRL, it's time to switch the power on inside the house. But will it work?
I'm going to see if this works, and if not, I might need some help. I was in panic mode, and my stress levels are off the charts. How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the Domestead. Now, if you're new here, my wife and I were building our own home off-grid here in the Arizona desert. Now, if you could do me a big favor, give this video a big thumbs up, and definitely subscribe because you'll want to see all this come together. All right, now if you caught our last video, you know that I've been working on our electrical panel. I got almost everything wired up. I still need to make another run of wire to the other side of the house. And once I do that, I think I'll be ready to actually connect the wires from inside the dome over this new section of the house and power everything up. So I'm really excited for that. Let's get started. Let's get wiring up that room. You completely covering your cobbed areas before you go back to the cob?
I'm probably gonna go up to the door before I do my cob.
Nice, nice. He's like, I see you. Jess is helping me out. We're measuring the wire here, and now she's doing the twist. Or the untwist, I should say. Okay, we're out walking, and look at that. Look who's being lazy over there. It's still too warm for her to walk. She's waiting for us. Alright, so I've decided to run one last line going to another room. Just might as well knock that out right away. So I've already kind of unspooled approximately how much wire I think I need. And I'm hoping that this will kind of keep the wire a little straighter as I move this along, because it's always wanting to twist up on me. So we'll see if this works. So as you can see, I got it unspooled. I'm going to bring that wire inside and try and get it all the way over right away to the other side of the house. And then start wiring it up, and we'll see how this works. All right, so I've run the last of the wire. I didn't put in the outlets here. I don't need them quite yet, and I'm probably not going to run any power into these. So I'm just going to leave them as is for right now. But now that that's done, I am ready to start the wiring from the inside panel to the outside one over here, and we'll get power running into these rooms. Now, I'll probably just turn it on just to check and see if everything's working right. And then probably leave it powered off for right now. We're not going to need power in these rooms for quite a bit yet. But it'll be good to know that this wiring is done. Then I can move on to the next steps of the house build. So very excited for that. You know, and when I do shut the power off in the dome, I'm going to have to get with Jess on that because she does a lot of work on the computer in there. So I'll just work with her to make sure can do that on the downtime, but so that it works out for everyone. Still got some warm days, but it's cooling off fast, huh? Hey, I hate to inform you, but your plants are leaking.
I wet my plants.
Every day, huh? Taking a moment to enjoy the scenery?
The garden scenery?
Or the beautiful mountains?
I'm focused on the garden right now.
Just take a moment. It's right there. Purple mountains, majesty. Above the dusty plains. All right, so today's the big day. We're going to send wire from the dome over into the new section of the house. And to do that, I'm going to head into our shed. So first off, I'm going to shut the power down that's going to the dome. So got 2 breakers here going to the dome. We're going to shut this one off. Okay, now we should be good. Now there shouldn't be any power going into the dome. Okay. Now that we're in the dome, gonna come in here. We'll also shut this breaker down just because. And let's check for any power. Okay, we should be good. All right, let's get the wires and let's get started. All right, now these are hot wires. This happened because I made a mistake when ordering, but it's okay. They are marked. I'm gonna have to do some wire management and just make sure all the wires are nice and tight together. Make sure they're along the wall of the dome real nicely. I don't want to cut any wire until I know I have enough inside the box inside there. So I'm going to turn the power on right now. Should be good to do that. I'm going to turn the power back on now that I'm done doing the wiring inside of the dome. And then if Jess needs power, that should be available to her. All hooked up? Let's give it a test. All right, well, I had some issues with the way I wired it first. I'm trying something else. I'm going to see if this works. And if not, I might need some help. Wish me luck. All right, so far so good. We got power going all the way over to this panel. Now, if I flip this breaker, we should get power going to these outlets. So let's try it out. Okay, we're looking good so far. All right, let's turn on one of these breakers and we see if we got power going out here. Whoa, looks like we got it. I'll show you what I did here in a bit. All right, so the problem, I think, came from me trying to wire up everything in this first panel. So I had another breaker here with power going in. I had another breaker here with power going out. I don't know if the system didn't like that. So when I flipped the breaker in order to send power through, it shut everything down. I didn't even have power into the dome, and I started freaking out. I thought maybe a breaker was flipping, but instead the inverter was faulting out. So that can't be good. So I ended up following the suggestion of a friend, one of our neighbors, and I set up this extra box here. And you see I got power going in from the shed over to this breaker and then this breaker. That breaker leads to the panel over in the other part of the house. And that seems to do the trick. So I'm able to power everything up, and I got power flowing from the shed over to the other part of the house. Man, today has been stressful. I didn't get any of that film because I was in panic mode, and my stress levels are off the charts. But we did it, y'all. I got it finally working, and this has been an adventure for sure. Gorgeous. The sky's pretty nice too. Ah, just doing my morning walk with Yuvia, and looks like we have some visitors. They got a little too close for comfort. She didn't like that. Good morning. Man, what a glorious day. I'll tell you, yesterday I was feeling very stressed with the electrical, trying to get that all worked out. It's over, fixed the issue, everything's working, and today I am feeling much better. And it's a beautiful day. We got some clouds keeping things nice and cool. And you thought I was done talking about the rain, but I am not. We actually got a little bit of sprinkles this morning. Very nice. Not enough to get anything in the rain gauge, really, just enough to get it wet, but yeah, just a nice, beautiful day. So as I have been working on the electrical, Jess has really been knocking it out with the plaster, and it is really coming along. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. She's almost got this whole area done over by the door. She is really moving along. Pretty soon she's going to be done with the plastering, and then she's going to be moving back to the cob. But man, it's just looking fantastic. It's a lot of work. Get a good look at all the progress she's made. It's my technique again. Is that part of what's making it go a little quicker up here?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to get in there with your hands. Oh, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, ha man, look at all you've done out here. This is wild. You pretty much got a quarter of this wall done. I don't know how you feel, but it just seems like the more you've been doing this, the quicker you're getting. It's pretty phenomenal. Feeling pretty good? Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good too. You know, when I first set up that electrical and then it had the inverter faulted out, I was like, whoa. I was pretty upset. Luckily, we had that alternative option, so that worked out really well. Once I got that alternative method down there and went through that other box, it works perfectly. So much thanks to our neighbor for good friend for giving me that advice. Worked out really well. He knows who he is. Thank you very much. But now that the electrical is done, that can sit for a while. That's good to go. Time to start working. Now that all that's done, I got the plumbing down there and the electrical done. Now we can start on the floors and the walls and start getting that area closed off. So I'm really excited about that. That is what's coming up. It's definitely going to be a lot of work. But I honestly don't know how quickly I can get to that. I'll tell you the truth. So remember how I was telling you about the rain we got this morning? Well, you could see around here, there's a ton of clouds. And even though the monsoon is technically over, the biggest rain we've had in a while could be hitting us. This could be could this be the biggest storm we've ever had?
Yeah, from what they're saying.
So we just got a notice starting tomorrow that there is going to be a bunch of rainfall from tomorrow throughout the weekend. So, and they are predicting 6 to 7 inches of rain for this area.
That's crazy. Well, considering that average annual rainfall is about 12, 13 inches.
We could get half of our annual rainfall over the weekend. It is crazy. So we're definitely going to be preparing for that as well. So wish us luck. Definitely, if you live in this area, please stay safe. Stay away from those washes. And just good luck to everyone in this area. You know, buckle down because it could be quite a storm. So best of luck to everyone. We're going to be busy this weekend, but it's going to be crazy. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you on the next video, y'all. Bye. Uh-oh. It's already started. Ah.